Remember, chat, I don't really know. I remember, so I met Rated on my, I think I met Rated on my first day when I went to Summit, and all of them actually. It was that time I sang to all of them. I sang to all of them, you know, they were all there and they were all laughing when I did the opera shit as Pablo. And then like on and off, I think I interacted. Not really though. I can't really remember much interactions. Like I said, a lot of the CG boys I didn't really get to roleplay with. A lot of times I was always on a I was on the other side of the RP, like Vagos versus CG and GG versus CG, and a lot of times for some odd reason there was always that like tense like arguments that would happen and then the war would end. You ever notice that? I hate that the most, that no matter what gang I was in, there was always some weird out of character shit going on and then the war would end. Like that's why I love the clowns. Like I don't get that in the clowns, right? We fuck with CG, not even serious. We fuck with other gangs, not serious. Even like when we fuck with Dundee, right? And he beats the hell out of us. The one thing I don't understand about roleplay cities or in general, like why does people take this stuff so serious? If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. It's a video game. In Call of Duty match, when you lose, you throw your controller and you move on to the next match. Well, some of you throw your controller. I don't throw my controller. I can't be fucking replacing controllers all the time.
Let's try this. I'm gonna try X264. I don't know what's going on. My OBS keeps crashing. I don't know if this is like the recent NVIDIA update or what's happening to me. But yeah. Okay. Where was I? In terms of like, usually I'm pretty well spoken, I think, for the most part. And I usually, you know, I'm able to like communicate my points better. And last stream, I think I just didn't communicate well. And that happens sometimes. No one's perfect. And maybe I should recognize my stress levels. But yeah, I mean, I was talking about like not wanting to be in the middle of streamer drama. And then basically what happened is chatter number 20 of the night comes in.
I thought he was going to say chatterbox.
Says, well, when are you banning unrated? Why is rated banned? And I just had the visceral reaction of being dumb, right? I was just there and I was like, my immediate reaction was like, he's fucking banned, you know? It's not my problem. Like, this is fucking drama that happened on NoPixel. And instead of like saying that, and
I do find it crazy that other cities will ban you if you get banned from another city. I do find that crazy. Because it's like, you don't even know what, well, besides like whatever the drama was, because I don't really know. But it, like a chatter said, to sum it all up, it sounds like somebody got accused of something that turned out later wasn't true. And now here's the unfolding of all the people that, you know, said something towards that person. And now, you know, people need to repair or move on. You know what I mean? That's just life.
Whatever. It came off like I was saying that because he's banned somewhere, that is the reason, right? Of why. And that's not. And it's a lot more nuanced than that. And I should have been more direct on that, to be honest. And I just was not communicating well that day, to be honest. I'm big, old, and ugly enough to admit it at this point. So I'm not that old. Don't call me old. Don't do that. But, you know, we sat down, we hashed stuff out. When I look back at the original reason we had banned Rated from Prodigy, it was actually due to, I thought differently than what it was. Because back at the time when there was no context or anything in the public, one of the former people involved with Prodigy, which was Lothric or TRQ, he had like set him up to come be an ambassador, right? And that was short-lived after like people like contacted me.
What is an ambassador, by the way?
Was made, this statement was made, etc. And that was originally why we issued the ban. The thing that doesn't change is, despite figuring that stuff out, there's always going to be the issue of like actual versus perceived, you know, community safety. And what I basically told Rated at the end of the day is like, you know, we need to think about, you know, the community is the biggest thing for me, you know, and how the community perceives their safety and their time and all of that. And like,
Ravage is human. We all make mistakes. Now, don't get it twisted. Ravage is also a business person. Yeah, I mean, views, image, all that stuff matters when it comes to running a server. I mean, but this also is the same guy that will talk to somebody with like 20 viewers. If you respect his city and have good role play, he'll give you his time. So you don't get a lot of that. A lot of people don't fucking talk to you. That's why, like, with NoPixel, it upsets me because I wish NoPixel would take the time to talk to their actual community. There is no way in hell that I've been a part of the community for over 3 years and I've never been able to get in a Discord and actually talk to an admin or the owner or anything like that on some of the things that have happened in NoPixel with me, or in general that I have concerns or didn't have concerns about. Like, they just don't do it. You know what I mean? It's just sad. I have always enjoyed Red Dead cities, even the public ones, because they'll actually getting the owner of the server will get in the Discord. He'll have admins get in the Discord. If it's an issue, they'll just talk it out or talk to you. They just don't do it, dude. I just don't get it. Like, maybe they just don't have time to talk to the community, or they don't have time for you at least, or whatever. I just never understood that. But I wish they would open up rooms and communicate lines of communication, because it solves so many problems if you could just talk it out instead of getting these random reports just because people are salty or whatever. I mean, didn't they say they were supposed to like open up a salt room and shit too?
The thing that has to change for me, and I think that's fair, and I don't think that's like, I don't think that's a, you know, that I don't think that's controversial or shouldn't be.
Thank you for the subs, by the way.
You know, because
I didn't even notice.
Number one, what my thing to do is to make sure that the community of Prodigy is looked after, and for me that is like number one. So I think me and him both like understand that. He understands where I'm coming from. I understand where he's coming from with things. I think this is just one of those cases of I think just things, the communication was just bad, honestly, on both sides. And that's my bad. I got frustrated and I probably shouldn't have even said anything about the issue. So that's the reality of the situation, and I'm not afraid to admit that. So yeah. At the end of the day, and address that very quickly. You know, we had an adult conversation, and that was good, and we were both reasonable adults. You'll have the opportunity to present like his case, etc., as always, and we'll figure it out over time, if that's going to be like what happens or whatnot in the public. I just got baited by a chatter, and I'm an idiot for that, to be fair. So that's it.
So basically, the drama between Ravage and Rated is one guy said something because he didn't have all the information. The other guy said something back because somebody said something. They both realized, let's be adults and have a conversation. And the takeaway was, you could probably come here, but it all depends on public perception and time, and we'll see, and depends on you. This is what I got from both of these clips. I mean, as long as people can roleplay, that's the only thing I'd say. If you're not a terrible person, you can roleplay. Like, I mean, I don't think people should be barred from cities. But what city was he even playing on? He's still RPing, isn't he?